Morning, guys. It's been an unbelievable week at Sydney markets this week. It's been fantastic. As you know, we are now well and truly into the stone fruit season. So we're moving away from things like pears, some varieties of apples and things like that. And we're moving into this beautiful, beautiful fruit. All stone fruits are now available, except for good quality plums, in my opinion. So we've got white nectarines, white peaches, apricots, yellow peaches, yellow nectarines. It's all going on. Fantastic specials on these little babies next week. White nectarines, 6 for $2.95. Beautiful quality, really sweet. Just let them ripen up for 1 or 2 days in the bowl and they'll be good to go for the lunch boxes. Also phenomenal is for early season apricots. These guys are really, really, really good. I've got a beautiful blush on them, not too many marks, and they're growing down in Victoria. They're phenomenal apricot for this time of year. Normally we're waiting a couple of months until they're in full swing. So definitely get on the apricots. People have been asking about apples. Yes, it is the wrong sort of season or time of year for apples. Although everyone's grown accustomed to having apples 24/7. So what you need to do is you need to put your apples in the fridge this time of year, right up until February. Every variety of apple will keep much better and they'll keep nice and white if you keep them in the fridge this time of year. Saying that, we have switched farms this week for our pink ladies. Because they're a bit crunchier, they're crispier and they're juicier. We normally have one guy that helps us out most of the year, but we've switched farms to extend their life a little bit more. They're really good, but pink ladies are creeping up a little bit in price this week. We have got some smaller pink ladies which are a bargain for $3.95, 1 week only. And also we've got these, they're a Sundowner crisp apple and they're $3.95 kilo as well. So they're really good value for your boxes this week or for your baskets. Speaking of, I didn't speak about cherries before. These beautiful large cherries are hailing from Victoria. There is some inferior fruit out there. There's some softer varieties. These ones are crisp, they're delicious, and they're really nice in size. So jump on the cherries this week, and every week they'll improve now. We trialled a new thing this week with our seafood supplier. This is a pre-marinated Shanghai sesame salmon, all ready to go. Chuck in the oven and away you go. Dinner is cooked, mums, and it is beautiful. I really love the flavour on this one, so definitely try this. It's our fresh salmon cut every morning from Seafood Markets with a little bit of flavour added, and then you just chuck it in the oven and away you go. How good's that? Mangoes. People have been asking. They shot up in price and they're coming back a little bit this week. We're on KPs. They're from a Burdekin region. They're a little bit softer than some other regions. They're really good quality. They're really juicy. And actually, this variety of mangoes, these KPs, I would just test whether they're right with your fingers. So like sometimes they've still got a little bit of a green tinge to them. They've got a nice yellow, red bottom, but they've still got a little bit of green tinge to them and they're still ready to go. They're delicious. They're super sweet. Jump on the mangoes. They're only $2.50 this week. Bargain. Newbies. Let's talk about newbies to the market this week. I trialled these out. So why I love these is like some people are trying to reduce their meat intake, not have it every day. And these have actually got 42 grams of protein in one serve. What are they? They're vegetable and grain spaghetti, or pastas. And what you do is like they're made out of beans and grains, and they actually got the same equivalent protein portions as a meat, as like steak and chicken, etc. per portion. So what you can do is I made a recipe this week, roast some pumpkin, a little bit of parmesan, some pine nuts and some basil, and it still gives you all the protein you need without the meat. How good's that? Fantastic. They're organic, they're sensational, they're gluten-free. Jump on these and try them this week. We've got edamame spaghetti and we've got chickpea fettuccine. Both 42 grams of protein. Phenomenal. Now, last but not least, we've had the best run of berries. We had Queensland strawberries, Victorian strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. They're all phenomenal, but what's going on this week is there's been a little bit of bad weather down in Victoria, plus a lot of growers are coming off their flush when they've got a lot of berries on the market, on the vine, a lot of berries fruiting. So what they're all coming off the flush. So there's a little bit less berries, so prices are going to definitely creep up, and quality's a little bit on the decline for strawberries, etc. But what's not on the decline is these blackberries. I have not eaten a better blackberry in 5 years. They are phenomenal. Seriously, I've not eaten a better berry than that in 5 years. They are so good, this grower. And what you'll notice with the blackberry, they've got to be picked ripe. There are these blackberries out there that supermarkets love buying because they last for 10 days. Blackberries shouldn't last for 10 days. Eat them in the first 2 days when you get them because they need to be picked ripe, full of sugar, full of juice. They should be bursting over your face. So if there's a little bit of juice on a berry, it is good. It is not this supermarket garbage. It is delicious, beautiful, sweet blackberries. I definitely recommend getting these in your boxes this week. Your kids will love them, you'll love them. They'll remind you of picking those berries out of the mulberry bush when you're young. All right, guys, that's my wrap for this week. See you next week.